by 2013 is not just a please slogan. It's a necessity for our generation. Today, too many young people are trapped in a cycle of high rents, long commutes, and housing instability, which forces us to delay our dreams and limit our potential. But our vision for 2030 is different. We envision a future where every young person has access to safe, affordable, and design-find housing, whether they rent or buy. This means real choices where decent public housing in connected communities, rental markets with strong talent, protections, and innovative models like co-living and housing cooperative. It means living in 50 million neighborhoods, whole work, parks, and daily needs are within reach. And it means redefining success not by home ownership, but by security, communicating, and well-being. To get there, we must act now. We need to raise our voices and in place making use technology to creative far support each other through talent unions and shared resources, and demand that leaders housing as a human right. The future of housing starts with us. Let's build it together. Thank you.
Okay. This is part 2. Let's talk about 3 real examples of how Malaysia solves housing problems. First up, case 1. Government and private company team up for housing. Over in Bestari Jaya, Selangor, Easter's worker had tired housing users for 27 long years. Can you believe that? The housing mystery finally said enough and tied a new public-private partnership model. Berjaya Group gave 20 acres of land for free, and the federal government financing mystery plus Selangor state government put in 75 million regions together. They built 245 affordable homes. So about 1,215 people got a place to live. This wasn't just a one-off win. It became a blueprint for how the government and private business can work hand in hand to fix social housing problems smartly. Next, case 2. Local government funds fake old apartment building on Pona Island. Tons of old stratified building had too big hand chests, no money to repair, and really bad management. The Pangar Island City Council paid in with a special stratified fund. This fund gives interest-free loans to the building management teams for emergency fix. Sick broken concentration was burst water pipes or evaluators that stop working. Super dangerous stuff. This money let these old buildings which have no spare catch get repaired done fast, and that means safer building and way better living for the people who live here. Last one, the case 3. Professional property management for overseas owners. Malaysia's real estate market is booming, especially for people who own property here but live abroad. So professional property management companies now offer rent and management package. This aren't your regular agent service. These firms have their own in-house team that handle everything for owners. They check tenants' background to make sure they are reliable, collect rent and send it straight to the owner's bank account, arrange regular repairs, and even deal with tenant complaints. And get this, many of these companies made phone apps too, so owners can check their property anywhere in the world in real time, and even look at financial report right on their phones. Super convenient, right? So these 3 cases show how different approaches, partnering up, finishing repairs, and professional management all work to make housing better in Malaysia. Pretty cool to see real solution in action. Okay, so that's thank you.
应该到我了吧？ Okay, religions face when making housing choice challenges that hit young people particularly hard and reflect that real pain points of our housing market. Let's start with price and affordability. In core cities like Kuala, housing prices and rent has skyrocketed. Rent alone can take up over 40% of a young person's monthly income. What's wrong? Ideal homes near city centers are completely out of reach. While affordability options are pushed to remote suburbs, leaving young Malaysians stuck between a rock and a hard place. Next is location and needs. Homes close to workplaces or school come with a steep price tag, but affordability housing means long, inconvenient communities across cities like the Valley. This creates a cycle. Malaysians sacrifice time with family or personal life just to balance housing costs and daily travel, making it nearly impossible to strike a healthy work-life balance. Third, we have experience. Many affordable housing projects in Malaysia lack basic amenities, no community centers, limited clinical shops and medical vacations. Even basic infrastructure like street lying in superb in some areas. Finally, information gaps compound these issues. Young Malaysians often lack clear knowledge about housing market, rules or rental corrects. This leaves them valuable to fake listings and unfair contractor terms for unethical landlords or developers. What still many miss out of government housing subsidies like stamp duty impositions or young housing financing simply because they don't know these benefits exist. In short, their four challenges are not separate issues. There are interconnected barriers that stop young Malaysians from accessing safe, stable, and suitable housing. Addressing them requires action from the government, developers, and communities alike, whether it's building more well-located, affordable homes, improving substance infrastructure, or making housing information and subsidy more accessible. Okay.
Okay, about practical and feasible sustainable segregation, increasing affordable housing supply, government-led development and subsidies, build public rental housing and affordable home ownership settlements, provide rental subsidies for low-income families, convert public land into affordable housing development zones. Then inclusionary housing policies require developers to allocate 10 to 30% of units and affordable housing, contribute to a housing fund used for social housing construction. To urban renewal and third dynasty planning, Madam Dynasty development, increase housing supply in areas already equipped with infrastructure. Promote mixed use of those to reduce community distance. Transit-oriented development. Build affordable housing near public transport hubs. Reduce transport costs and improve accessibility for residents. And stressing government's capacity. Housing data integration build a centralized database for rent-level prices with vacancy rates and population flows. Enable evidence-based price making. Legal and regulatory improvements, strengthen tenant protections, regulate rental markets, discourage speculation and property holding. For economic sustainability measures, first, housing savings such as similar to Singapore's CPF, compulsory saving for renting or purchasing house. Then, innovate housing finance provide low-interest mortgages for affordable units. Promote shared ownership models. Residents buy part of the property. Government or institution outlines the renter. Tighter incentives, tighter benefits for communities,
subsidies for renovating old housing, and suggestions for landlords who maintain reasonable rent levels. Finally, environmental sustainability measures. Green community planning, create 15 units or neighborhoods, enhance walkability and cycling infrastructure, reduce dependence on private cars. Accurate, efficient housing, low emissions materials, renewable energy technologies. Smart home energy management settings organized.
Okay, now our big plan is to make greater house for young people by 2030 years. And here is how we will do it. First, we will build in cheap housing close to subway and bus stops. This way, young people worried have to travel a long way to go to their jobs. Their communicate will be quickly and easy. Second, we will create homes. They are part of a few minutes living center. That the means will things young people need, like supermarkets and hospitals, will be just a few minutes walk or reading for their house. We will also maintain that good for the environment when building those houses. Part 8, saving their things like partners and encourage everyone to use their prepared key list. All of this will make living easy and happiness for young people.